If you want to attract great things this year, your brand story is one of the most important things to get right. And if you've been following along with this week's masterclass, you're definitely not going to want to waste any of the goodness you've created. But it's going to get pretty boring for your audience if all you talk about is your brand story. So when is right to use it? And what other stories can you share? Hello, I'm Hilary Solzman and welcome to the Everyday Storyteller. This episode is the final part of my special Brand Story Masterclass dedicated to getting your brand story written once and for all, giving you the confidence and know-how to get out there and tell it. If you get your brand story straight, you'll have a whole heap of content ready to go. It's perfect for your website. A refreshing change to an About Me page which actually talks to your audience rather than just about how great you are. Check out Dungaree Supremos Lucy and Yak for a great and highly creative example of this. I've linked their website in the show notes. Your values also hold interesting content to share with others what the experience of working with you or buying your products would look and feel like. Why not bring this to life on your website or social media? Oatly, the oat milk people, are blooming brilliant at this. Check out their website, but do be prepared to get lost down a rabbit hole of brilliant content. Again, I've linked their website in the show notes. But beyond just your website or social media bio, swap out boring LinkedIn profiles for your more interesting story and see engagement rise, where else could you actually use your story? How about when you're introducing yourself at a networking group? No more scrabbling around for the right words to say. Your brand story should just drip effortlessly off your tongue. Sound good, hey? How about when you're entering your brilliant self for an award or pitching your business to journalists or investors? Your brand story makes them a much more interesting read that'll catch their eyes and make you much more memorable. Why not share real life stories of where you've lived and breathed your values, the time you went above and beyond to help someone? These sort of stories are really interesting and show a very human aspect of your business. Or how about bringing your vision to life creatively by painting a picture with words of what your future-inspired world could look like for your audience? Maybe you could share your personal journey and how you ended up doing what you're doing now. Don't forget to include what you've learned along the way, the good and the bad, and how this helps you solve your customers' problems now. Maybe even tell stories of things you've done in response to a social, political, or environmental issue that's part of your brand story, people you've worked with, causes you've championed, and invite your audience to get involved. Take some time today to brainstorm all your different ideas. I find using something like Trello really useful as it gives me a bank of story ideas to refer to when I need a bit of inspiration. And if you need more ideas, why not grab a copy of my workbook, How to Tell Business Stories, which includes 10 story templates you can customize and make your own. The link is in the show notes. That's it, the end of the masterclass. Congrats on coming this far, and don't forget, if you need any help with your story or someone to hold you accountable to getting it finished and getting it out there, I'm here to help you. Just drop me a message and let's chat. Thank you for listening and taking part.